When you're on deck, watch the pitcher. Watch to see if he has a pattern. For example, if he's throwing everything deep, when you're on deck and you're watching the other guy that hits before you, watch where the pitcher's throwing. So if he's throwing deep consistently, you might want to move back in the box. If he's throwing short, you might want to move up in the box. Watch the pitcher's pattern. If the pitcher is trying to throw that first one in there for a strike and then the second one's deep or the second one's short, pitchers will get in a rhythm and watch what they do, and then you can have the advantage over that. The stance is really more of a comfort thing. It's not going to make or break you. When you come to a ballpark, most of the time you're not going to find a nice, even, flat batter's box like this. So you want to kind of fill in the holes if they're holes, especially in the front, because you don't want to land into a hole. You want to make it nice and smooth as you can. What I like to do is to come in and try to make a mound or get a good footing so that I can push off good. So as I'm making my mound or digging a little hole, so that I can get my weight on the inside part of my foot with the muscles in my inside part of my leg ready, so I'm ready to go. I'm prepared, got my weight to go forward, to go back. So I come in, I'm in my stance, about shoulder length apart, whatever's comfortable. You can try many different stances. Like I said, it doesn't make or break you. I see a lot of guys have a closed stance, open stance. It's all preference, whatever you're comfortable with. Now people say, where do I stand in the box? It depends. For me, it depends on what sanction I'm playing. For example, with ASA, the arc is a little bit higher. I want to go a little bit deeper in the box because normally I want to catch the ball in my chest or just above my waist. Now, in USSSA or ISA, I want to move up in the box because they're trying to just get it in. So that way I can get it up into my waist as opposed to down by my knees. Now, the other thing, if you're trying for a base hit, what I do a lot of times is in USSSA or ISA, I'll move back a little bit because then I want that lower pitch so that I can keep the ball low and get a base hit. I'm not hitting down on the ball, I'm just hitting level. So I'll move back a little bit to get that lower pitch to hit a base hit. Another thing that a lot of people ask me, where do I stand in relationship to the plate, close to the plate or far away from the plate? And most people always come to me and say, hey, I'm always hitting it on the handle, so I try to move back away from the plate. Well, if you're hitting it on the handle, that's a timing issue. It's not necessarily where you stand in the plate. I know guys that get right on top of the plate and they still hit the ball good. They don't hit it on the handle. And what that is they hit the ball out in front of the plate. For example, as the ball is coming in, it's a constant going to the catcher, okay? So the difference with hitting it on the handle is not moving away from the plate. The difference is getting that timing and going a little bit faster out in front so you're here. Now I can get right on top of the plate and hit the ball a little further out in front of the plate and I'll hit it on a sweet spot. But if I let that ball get to me, then I'm going to hit it on the handle because instead of making contact with the ball out in front, I'm going to make contact with the ball here if I'm late, and then where do I hit it? Right on the handle, because I don't have my arms extended, I'm coming through. So then I'm going to hit it here, as opposed to if you hit it out in front, and that's timing, then you get your arms out, you hit on the sweet spot. So if you're hitting it on the handle, be a little faster, hit it out in front quicker. If you're going to hit to the opposite field, don't do a different stance, because you want to hit to the opposite field, you'll give it away. Get in your normal stance as the pitch is released, then you can turn and hit the opposite way, but always get arm extension out the other way.